The quickest way to learn a lesson is to go through some stuff. Let me tell y'all why I don't nag men. Baby, I had a man nag me so much I didn't know whether I was going or coming. I'm talking about nag about everything. You hear me? You couldn't fold no towels right. You couldn't decorate the house right. You don't do nothing right. You hear me? And then when you say how you want me to do it how you want to do it. They just want to nag. I'm talking about you get off at 5 o'clock, your phone ringing at 5:01. Where you at? Checking your phone, going through your stuff. That's jail. I promise you I'll never let nobody do that to me ever, 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 ever in life again. Somebody got to know where you at every minute of the day. Who calling you, answering the phone, going through your stuff. And they got men that put up with that from a woman. I don't know how y'all do that. When I tell y'all, when I was on my way home, it felt like somebody threw the heaviest wet blanket over me when I turned the corner. When I got on the street, before the street I turned on, it's like I just was driving into a wet, heavy blanket. Y'all know them blankets that make you itch? Them thick, thick, thick. I think they wool. About 5 of them and make them wet. That's how heavy I would feel when I hit that corner because I did not know what I was going into. What was going to be the problem today? That's jail, y'all. I wish I would. I wish I would. And I don't see how people do that. When women, let me see your phone and going through your stuff and who that is and all. Do y'all know how draining that is? And see, here's the thing. And I told somebody this before, and a man verified what I said. When you do that to somebody, even if they had the best intentions for you, I mean, they see you, they want to get with you, y'all gonna be together. The minute you start acting like that, that is a turn off. You know what that's saying? That you don't think you good enough to have this person. So everything they do is offensive to you. Or you feel threatened by it. That's what they say. That is the biggest red flag of insecurity there is. Because here's the thing. If you're with somebody that you can't trust, you don't need to be with them. Because policing, everything they do, it ain't gonna change. Hey, baby, listen, you can't give somebody morals that don't have none. If they don't have a compass, they just don't have a compass. And you got to judge people by their patterns. Because I tell y'all all the time, a pair of lips will say everything. You got to watch the people patterns, you see. Do they have patterns of being sneaky and deceitful? Do you hear them lie to other people? Because if you hear them lie to their boys, then 9 times out of 10, they lying to your ass too. Because they got something to lose. With you, with their friends, they just shooting the shit. So if they can't be honest when they ain't got no gain or no lose, then you know when they got something to lose, they gonna lie to your ass. So that's just part of their character. And part of the times that you caught them in. Because somebody, let me tell you something, everybody gonna go through this. You gonna go through a growth period. Now, some of us be born with morals, like in a code, and we just ain't gonna treat people any kind of way just because we can. You understand that? Some people really just ain't gonna do that. Like people that you know, like, let me tell you something. People that I know that'll be a sucker, I'ma let them make it, because I do them bad. I do them bad, but see, listen, this is how I do. Let me tell y'all about me. Since we chatting, because y'all my friends. Let me tell y'all about me. I ain't gonna say who it was, but I don't like no man leading with money with me. That makes me so mad, right? Like, don't be, you could do this for me and you could do this for me and all that. That just do something to me. So this guy, we was dating, right? And he wanted me to go to the mall with him. At this time, I had a son. I think I told y'all this story before. It might have been a while ago. But anyways, let me tell y'all again. Because this is my shit. I do what I want to do. So anyways, y'all, look. So he wanted me to go to the mall with him. He was from out of town. So he wasn't from the country like me. He was from the city, right? So they moved different, right? So He come, like, we kicking it. He want me to go to the mall with him, so I go to the mall. He kept saying, "You sure you don't want to get nothing for your son?" Like, he flossing though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He flossing hard. And I'm trying to ignore it because I kind of liked the man. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, in my mind, I'm going, I wish he wouldn't do this. Like, stuff that be turning me off and people be doing it to me, I really be saying, please let them stop this because I like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them do this. Like, I be rooting for them. So anyway, he kept on, and I was like, I don't want nothing, and my son don't need nothing because at this time I had a son. So I was like, nah, he good. So look, we go in another store. He doing it again. Like, he got his money out. You sure you don't want nothing? But I done already said no. I told y'all I can't stand repeating myself. I already told you no a couple times. So anyway, baby, I said to myself, and myself said, if he asks you that again, you got to show him something. You won't teach him a lesson. And y'all know he did that. He asked me that again. You know, I left out there. I left out that mall with so many pair of shoes for my son. I ain't give me none. But baby, I tried to get every pair of Jordans they had. I swear to God. So you want to floss? You want to keep on flossing and saying something about some money in my face? What you could do for me? And do I need this? I'm finna show you now. I bet he was wishing he would have never did that. So when I got home, my daddy was mad at me. He was like, he got him with the boy only could wear one pair at a time. I'm just laughing. He's like, why would you do that? He only could wear, because he looking at the fact that I don't buy all these pair of shoes. Someone he only could wear one pair at a time, and he young, so he gonna be the product grew out some of them before he wear them. I'm gonna put them on. He gonna wear them. Watch. He sure did wear them. Every last single solitary pair, he sure did. But I taught him a lesson. Quit playing with me like that. I don't like that. That turns me off when a person do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like for a man to be kind, like chivalrous. But when you trying to floss and you doing it too much, you make me nervous. That's a red flag to me. That make me feel like you're trying to get me trapped in one of them jails I was telling y'all about. Because I'll tell y'all all the time, toxic people use their money. And I talk about toxic men all the time, but let's talk about these toxic women, because I'm going to tell you what they do. They got women out here, they don't like their man to work. They don't want their man to be high achieving men because they can't control. Some women don't want you to have a lot of stuff because that means that you're going to leave her, or your options open up to better women because they already know they ain't good enough for you, or they ain't doing what they should be doing by you. You understand that? So they'll just block you from getting better or doing better because it's going to put you in rooms with different types of women. Y'all better peep game. They do that all the time. They got women that be laying next to you praying on your downfall harder. Because if you get in a position where you don't need her like she think you need her, she ain't going to have no control. That's the same women that give up their car keys and buy stuff for men. And I told y'all, let me tell you something. When a woman trying to give you all this money and she just met you. Say, for instance, you just start talking to this woman. Y'all been talking for 3 months and she financing your business. You think you done hit a lick, but you done got you a fool. And when she busting your windows out at 3:30 in the morning behind that money that she gave you, you ain't gonna have nobody to blame but yourself. Because that's how women try to do. They try to buy you or put you in situations where you depend on them. Like putting your car insurance in her name or getting you a phone on her plan. You think you getting these good extravagant gifts. But that's tracking devices, baby. And that's things that she gonna use against you when you want to leave her alone. Because the first thing they say is, all I did for you, even though you ain't asked. So sometimes the best thing to do is say no thank you. You don't do everything because you can. Because sometimes you be getting in partnerships and collaborations with some damn fools. And I want to see y'all here because I love y'all for real. Peace.